Danielle Danny Buttons, and I'm here today with my first ever TBR video. I'm super excited to share this with you. It is for the magical readathon, the NEWTs, that will be taking place all of August. This is the sequel to the Owls readathon, which took place in April. It's hosted by G at Book Roast. I'll have the video link below if you're interested in checking it out for yourself if you haven't heard of it. But basically, it is a month-long Harry Potter themed read-along, readathon, I should say. All the prompts are Harry Potter related to the different classes at Hogwarts. I'm repping my Hogwarts shirt today. I'm a Hufflepuff, in case you were wondering. There are 36 different prompts, but I am hoping to be a Hogwarts professor, so I only need to read 7 books. I've picked out 13, I think, to get me started, and I'm going to show you them all today. How this works is there's 12 different classes. Each class has different prompts to get an A, an E, or an O in, which is the different grades in Harry Potter. If you know, you know. So I'm hoping to be a charms professor specifically. So I need a O in charms, an E in defense against dark arts, and then 2 A's in any subject of my choice. All the prompts and the books I picked are listed on my notebook right off screen, which is what I keep looking at. So, for charms, to get an A, the first prompt, it is to read a book with a beautiful cover. I'm hoping to read Lock Every Door by Riley Sagar. This is his 3rd book under this pen name. I love this cover. It is so bright and cheery. Not very many books are purple, and I think they should be. Also, underneath the dust jacket is also hot pink and purple, which is awesome. So, I don't know too much about it because it is a thriller and I don't want to spoil myself, but I think this is about a girl goes to house sit for someone and things get scary. I've heard really good things. Surprised I haven't read it yet. I was kind of saving it for the readathon. Next is a book with under 150 pages, and for this prompt, I'm actually going to read something Harry Potter, The Tales of Beedle the Bard. This is part of the little Hogwarts Library trilogy. It's actually a really pretty cover that I hope you can see. I have never read these. I got my set for Christmas, so I'm excited to read it. This has 110 pages, right there under 150. It has the Deathly Hallows story in here, so I'm excited to get this done. This should be a nice and easy one. And then to get an O, I need to read a paperback. So for that, I have Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I read their book, The Unhoneymooners, and really enjoyed it. I am not really a romance reader yet, but I'm starting to get into the more popular ones. I don't know what this is about, but Sarah at Sarah's Nightstand recommended this. I think she gave it a 5-star, and I found it on Book Outlet. So I picked it up, and I'm sticking it in here to kind of break up all the thrillers I have planned, because there's a lot of thrillers, including this next book. For Defense Against Dark Arts, to get an A, you need to read a book with black under the dust jacket, and I'm hoping to read All the Beautiful Lies by Peter Swanson. Tripping over my words today, I apologize. I don't know what this is about at all. I've heard there's like a taboo relationship in here, possibly like step-parent, step-child. It is a thriller. I'm not really interested in looking up what it's about. There's my black under the cover. It counts. It's like 30%, but it's there. And I'm hoping this is a good read. I actually have 2 books by him, also from Book Outlet. You can tell I just discovered Book Outlet. If this one's good, I have another one already. Maybe 2. I don't know. So there's that one. For your E, you had to pick the first book that came to your mind when you thought of your TBR. So for me, that book is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I read his book Horror Store, which was like a horror parody of IKEA, actually. This is, I think, another horror parody, and it's such a pretty cover. I would have picked this for that if I hadn't already picked that for this. So it's supposed to look like a VHS, and I think it should be funny and scary, and I've heard that this is even better than Horror Store. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, for Care of Magical Creatures, first prompt starts with an A. So for that, I have An Unwanted Guest by Sherry Lapina. Book Outlet find. I've never read anything by her, but I'm looking forward to trying. I have a few more of her books on my wish list already, so hopefully this works out, because Yeah. I think this is about a bunch of people get stuck in a hotel, like they get snowed in, and then somebody gets murdered, and we have to figure out why and how it happened, things like that, the usual. So it's funny because I feel like for a lot of first letter challenges, you would skip the little preposition. I just admitted that I forgot everything about English and grammar, so that's fun. But that starts with an A, so it counts. It also could have started with U if I needed it, but I didn't, so there's that. And then the next one is a audiobook, so hopefully I'll learn how to like pop the picture in, but I can't make any promises. So for a book with under 300 pages, I'm hoping to read The Carnivorous Carnival by Lemony Snicket. I think this is number 9 in the series of unfortunate events. My husband and I are going to Georgia. We're road tripping in the first week of August, and it is about a 13-hour drive, so we should have a lot of time for audiobooks. These books are about 6 hours long. I'm hoping to get through more than one. But yes, Carnivorous Carnival I think is number 9, and then we're gonna finish watching the series after we finish these books. We actually listened to the first 6 or 7 audiobooks the last time we went to Georgia, which was 7 years ago. So we need to pick it up again. Then for herbology, the prompt for A is an audiobook. So again, hopefully it's here. I don't know. But I am hoping to read A Slippery Slope, which is number 10 in the series of unfortunate events. If I finish number 9, I'm going to move on to number 10. Hopefully I can read An Unwanted Guest in the first few days of August, because for this readathon you have to read the prompt kind of in order. So hopefully we'll get that done. And if I manage to get that done as a little bit of an extra credit book, I'm hoping to read The E, which is a book between 350 and 390 pages, which is All the Ever Afters by Danielle Teller. This is the untold story of Cinderella's stepmother. Also from Book Outlet. Can you sense the theme? But her name's Danielle, and my name's Danielle. And I feel like a retelling should be another fun mix from all the thrillers that I have going on. So I don't know much about this besides it's a retelling from the stepmother's point of view. That's all you really need to know. So then these are all extra credit, or again, I can kind of mix in and get these A's instead of the ones I was planning. But for divination, to get an A, you need to read a white book, and I'm planning on reading The Humans by Matt Haig. I was recommended this from Books with Emily Fox and Gabby Reads. They both talked about this a whole lot, so it sounded good. Found it at Book Outlet. I've had it for almost 2 months and haven't read it, and I'm surprised. But I think this is aliens come to Earth and pretend to be humans, and then like are shocked at the weird things we do. So that sounds exciting. It's supposed to be really funny. Got that one. And then for arithmancy, both of these books that I picked are actually audiobooks, but I have the first in the series I can hold up. For arithmancy A, it's to read a book that ends on an even page number. I'm hoping to read the next book in the Joanne Fluke series. This is the Hannah Swenson series. They're cozy mysteries about a baker who solves crime in Minnesota, and chocolate chip cookie murder is book number 1, and I am up to carrot cake murder, which I think is book number 12, but I'm not sure because I don't really look at the numbers once I've started reading them. I love this series. I'm looking forward to continuing that. If I do finish that, to get an E in arithmancy is you need to read a standalone, and I'm hoping to read Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I just read her book, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, last year. I enjoyed that a lot. I really want to read all of her backlist books, but I heard that Daisy Jones and the Six is really good to listen to on audiobook, so I figured that might be a good choice for our travels. And then finally, the last book I picked is for Muggle Studies, which is to read a book with a photorealistic cover, and I'm hoping to read Baby Teeth with that photo of the lollipop. This is apparently about a little girl who's, I think, going to be evil, and she loves her daddy but doesn't love her mommy. So we're going to see how that one goes. I've had this for a while too. Been really looking forward to reading it. So hopefully I'll get this done in the month. So that is it. Again, there are 36 different possible prompts. I picked 13. I only need 7 for my career, but if I keep finishing books, I'm hopefully going to keep chugging along and reading more and more of the prompts. I really enjoyed this readathon. G put so much work into it. There's a Discord you can join. There's different forms to input the books you read. It is such a well done readathon. I actually I'm using Twitter just for this readathon. I don't usually use Twitter, but there'll be a whole bunch of links below, links to the books that I'm reading, links to the readathon, everything I can give you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!